Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tash. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing amazing and having a great day. Today's video is going to be on some new products that I recently picked up at the drugstore. We have some stuff from BOOS.MOMMY. We have a new Colourpop palette. We have some Physicians Formula, some Neutrogena, and we have one high-end item that actually came in my BoxyCharm that I've kind of just been sitting on and not playing with. It is the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. Now, there was a lot of kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, surrounding this though. Some people didn't get the right palette in their BoxyCharm, and I felt so bad for those guys because I actually did get the right palette. So we are going to test her out today and see what the hype is all about. So if you want to grab your coffee, grab a snack, grab some water, we are going to slap on a full face of makeup today. Now, I'm probably not going to talk through the application of like my foundation and concealer because it's just kind of blah, blah, blah. And it just makes the video run on a little bit. So we're going to speed it up and we're going to rock out to some music and we're going to have a good time today. Without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into some makeup. Alright you guys, so I went on ahead and primed my face. We are going to jump into brows next, but before we do that, I'm going to use this palette for the mirror, so I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know. We are going to be jumping into the Colourpop Just My Luck palette. If you have not seen any of the reviews online, it is this gorgeous all green palette. So we'll get into more of the information on this palette as soon as I start applying it. But yeah, I'm so stoked. I apologize that it took a while to get my review up, but it's more or less because it took so long for Colourpop to send me my palette. So the brow pencil that we are going to be jumping into is new to me. It is the Wet n Wild Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Deep Brown, I believe. Yes, Deep Brown. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into that. Y'all know I do not like doing my brows on camera, so here we go. Zoom you guys in just a little bit. I have the itch. Oh, for primer, I went in with my Maybelline Hydrate and Smooth primer. And then I also went in with a little bit of the Touch in Sol No Problem primer in my pore areas. Just to let you guys know. This bad boy is not playing. That pigment is like, whoa. I was not expecting that. This is really nice because the tip is so precise. This reminds me of my BH HD Studio brow pencil that I love. And it's just so precise, it really allows you to get in there and do those hair-like strokes. And I love it. Does anyone else ever have that problem? You'll do one brow, and I always start with this one for whatever reason, and then it's like, okay, I really like that one. And then you'll go do the other brow, and it's like, well, wait, I kind of like that one, but now this one's too thick. You guys, the struggle is real. One's always too thick, one's always, you know, thinner, and it's like, okay, they're sisters, they're not twins. Because if I don't keep telling myself that, you guys, I will play with my brows for like an hour, no joke. I used to be late to work a lot because I was messing with my brows. Thank God for Q-tips. Clean Q-tips at that. You guys, I feel so bad. I have not gotten back to any of my friends since everything happened, and does anybody else ever do that? You just kind of go like completely mute to like your friends and stuff like that because you're just not like ready to like laugh and, oh, it just broke on me. I don't know. I feel really bad because I'll do it for like a while and then, you know, when I finally call them, it's like I'm fine, everything starts back all over again, and everything's fine. But for the moment, it's like, I don't know. I just kind of go through these mute moments when bad things happen, and I just like need to deal with it my own way and like get through it my own time. And sometimes for me, it's easier to just go through it alone, or with like, you know, my family, like my mom or my fiance and stuff like that. So I kind of hate that I'm like that. I hope my friends understand. Okay, so I have two options here for foundation. I have the Neutrogena Protect and Tint Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Tan Medium, which I'm really excited to try out. But then the other day, I came across this Boots No. 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. And it says 3 instant results. Wrinkles appear reduced, skin looks firmer, and skin tone looks more even. And it has a radiant finish with a medium coverage. Why is it so hard to pick one? I think I'm going to save this one for when I do the Maybelline Matte Bar review, and we're going to go in with the Tinted Moisturizer, just because I've kind of been more into a natural skin finish lately. So yeah, we're going to go in with this one, and I'm just going to squeeze some on the back of my hand. This is what it looks like. It's not too runny, not too thick. The only light scent that I can smell in here is like a little bit of sunscreen, so nothing too, you know, whatever. I'm gonna go in with a Real Techniques Expert face brush, and I'm gonna do my bottom jawline. Ooh, nice match. Very nice. Right off the bat, it feels a little cooling, which is kind of nice. It just really feels like I'm rubbing a moisturizer in so far, which is nice. I think that that is a really good match. Yes. Love when that happens. So far what I'm doing is just kind of stippling it into my face, just to see what kind of coverage I can get out of it. Obviously, when we go in with a blender, you're really going to see what kind of coverage you're going to get. And I will just let you guys watch. We're going to go in with a sponge and just kind of smooth everything out. What's really nice about this shade right off the bat, you guys, is this is going to work for me this summer too, which is coming very quickly, so that'll be nice. I can get away with it now, and I can wear it in the summer too as I start to get tanner. So right off the bat, I think this looks really nice on the skin. I do wish I would have went in with a better pore primer that maybe would have, you know, filled in my pores a little bit better, but that's not the skin tint's fault. It is about a shade too dark for me right now, but I can still make it work because, like I said, this is more of that beginning of the summer shade for me. What I'm going to do is go ahead and apply a second layer and see what kind of coverage I get. You guys can see my acne scars are still peeking through. It's not a foundation, it's a skin tint. But I did see a review on this, and the girl was able to really build up some good coverage, so I'm going to see if I can get that same coverage. Okay, right off the bat, it's really, really luminous, which I like. You guys know I love my Lumi look. I'm just going to take my sponge and really blend this into the skin so that it looks really natural, hopefully. But as you guys can see, it is more of a tan summer shade for me. But that is the beauty of powder. We'll make it work. So right off the bat, I'm going to zoom you guys in super close. I am not liking the way that this looks on my nose right now. Let me turn the ring light down a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's looking a little ew on my nose area. It's just looking really dry, and I don't particularly like that. So it looks okay on the rest of my skin so far. I just see in certain areas it looks a little rough. I'm going to go ahead and apply my powder and stuff and see what we come up with. Like right here, it's looking a little dry and cakey, like it's almost separating. And then right here as well. Hopefully it's picking up on camera. Yeah, it's grabbing onto every dry spot right in here. Not really sure why, but it looks terrible on my nose. As you can see, I didn't get a ton of coverage. I'm going to try out some concealer and see if that helps. Zoom you guys back out a little bit. And we're just going to see what we can do with it. Hopefully we can make it work. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Shake and Dew Mist and spray my face down. And then conceal, powder, all of that good stuff. And I'll let you guys watch. So as you guys saw, I gave my face a really nice mist, drink, whatever. I'm going to let my face soak this up. We're going to add some concealer and some hydrating powder and see if we can make this work. We'll be right back while my face dries. Yeah, you guys, I'm not really too sure what this stuff is doing. While off camera waiting for my face to dry, I actually went in with just a tiny bit with my fingers and applied it to my nose, and it just, I felt like it made it worse. So I just continued to press it into my skin with my sponge. We're actually going to take this Jordana concealer that I have been obsessed with. This is the Take Cover Full Coverage Concealer by Jordana. Again, this is $5. And I feel like this gives a really nice radiant dewy finish. So I'm actually going to use quite a bit on my nose to kind of like almost counteract what I did with this skin tint, because the skin tint just looks horrible on my dry areas. So we're, like I said, we're trying to make it work. I'm using quite a bit of concealer in this area here because, again, to me this is hydrating or like radiance, and I'm hoping that it will help hide some of that. Okay, so as I thought, the concealer did help the nose quite a bit. So if you have a hydrating concealer, you should be good to go. You guys, I know that this video is not on the concealer, but I am telling you, this concealer is only $5. And you all know I love the Milani one. But I'm just going to say it, I love this one even better, and this one's only $5. Now, I found mine at one of my Walgreens. But you can order it off of Jordana's website. I will be doing a Jordana full face one brand tutorial soon. Probably within the next couple of weeks or so. So I will give you all of the information at that time. Oh, wow, I have to zoom you guys in to show you how much it really helped to fix that nose area. Like this was all dry before, and that concealer just made it really nice and dewy looking. So I am happy with that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and set. Now I do have two new setting powders that I want to try out. One is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. I have not tried this one yet, but I'm dying to try it because they say it's really finely milled and that it is really silky on the skin, and it almost looks radiant. The other one I picked up is the Physicians Formula Argan Wear Ultra Nourishing Argan Oil Powder in the shade Beige, and I picked this up because it says that it has a luxurious radiant glow. And I went to order my favorite powder from them, the Youth Wear Glow, and FYI you guys, they are discontinuing it. I saw it for $5 on the website and I was like, ooh, I'm about to add like 10 of these to the cart. they were out of stock, so I emailed them and I said, please tell me you're not discontinuing this, and they are. So I went online and I freaking searched for hours and hours and hours, and I finally found a lady on Mercury selling it. So I grabbed it from her, and she gave me a really good deal on it, thank God, but I have not been able to find it affordable at all because people know that it's being discontinued, so they jacked the price up. So I think I'm going to save this powder for the review with the number 7 foundation, and I think I'm gonna go in with this Physicians Formula powder just because I think my face could use that luxurious glow. So I am gonna go ahead and set my eyes with what I know works, and use this, and for the rest of my face I'm gonna use this other powder. Wow, I kind of feel like this is making my under eyes look old, which is weird because you guys, I'm telling you, this CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist, I use this with everything and it always looks really pretty. Of course, it could just be this one because this one doesn't look bad, so maybe I'm just tripping. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush here. I'm going to color switch it just to get the excess powder out of it. And I'm going to go in with this Physicians Formula Argan Wear powder. Now, it claims to have 100% argan oil in it. And I have been obsessed with Physicians Formula powders lately. I just think that they're really beautiful on the skin, so I hope that this one does not disappoint. It smells like argan oil too. I don't know if you can fake that scent, so it probably does have argan oil in it. So off of first impressions, it's setting right here. As always, I have to use more down here. I don't know why my face does that, but it does. Maybe it's all that extra area she gotta set. Just kidding, you guys. So nice and set there. Okay, nice and set. So far, I think this looks really pretty on the skin. I'm just gonna set my cheek areas just a little bit more to make sure that I'm gonna be able to blend my other product on there, just to make sure. But so far it looks really pretty. I don't see where it's like dry in any areas yet, so I'm with it. The only thing that I see so far is right here, and you guys, I promise you, I have tried and tried and tried setting that with like a baking powder. It just makes it worse. So I'm gonna go in with one of my tried and trues. We're gonna set the powder down on my face, even though it really doesn't look that powdery to me. And we're gonna move into this beautiful eyeshadow. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let that dry and I will be right back. guys, so really quickly, my camera is about to die. That is why I did not come back and do my lip color, my mascara, or my eyeliner. But really quickly, I want to show you guys what I used. I used the Colourpop gel or cream gel liner in the shade Teaspoon, and it's just this green liner right here. I put this in my waterline. And then I also used as many shades as I could from this palette. I will link them all down below. You guys, I'm really sorry that this ending is just kind of, but the battery is flashing. It's going to die, and I wanted to get this video done and the look up for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoy my look today. I'm gonna slow it down just for a second. Alright you guys, so that is the end of today's video. Now I know my makeup looks a little bit different, but as you saw, my camera actually cut off as I was doing the outro for the Colourpop Just My Luck palette. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, like legitly enjoyed, like, is that even a word? Legitly? Legit. Legitimate. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, like seriously. I had a blast playing with an all green palette. Like, I love green eyeshadow. I think you guys know that. I haven't played with a ton on my channel, but I have worn a lot of green eyeshadow. This palette, if you are a green eyeshadow lover, you need this palette in your life. And she's only $12. It has a nice hard plastic casing, just like the Ooh La La palette, as well as the It's My Pleasure palette. And you get 9 shades in here. They're just so beautiful and creamy, you guys. They last a long, long time. Unless you have super watery eyes like me, then I will say like shades like Mary Jane here. They're kind of really creamy and just super, super soft. So I notice if my eyes start to water really profusely, like right here in my inner corner, sometimes I'll have to touch up, but I mean, to me that's not bad. The compact is super, super tiny, so you can just throw this in your bag, take it along with you with just one of your favorite flat brushes, and just touch up throughout the day. Is it a pain in the ass? Absolutely. But I mean, you know, when you have sensitive eyes like some of us do, it is what it is. So she also does come with a mirror in here, which I'm not going to show you because I don't want to blind you. And then it just snaps closed just so nicely like this. Again, I believe this is still available on their website. I honestly just filmed another video, so I have not had time to check. I apologize if it is sold out. However, if you cannot find this on the Colourpop website, I can tell you right now, you will be able to find it on Amazon, as well as Poshmark and Mercari if you shop on there. I think that, again, if you like green eyeshadows and you just like to play with color and whatnot, that you will really enjoy this palette. I think it's absolutely beautiful, especially on all skin tones. Like, I've seen a lot of people play with this. I've seen deeper skin tones play with it, myself as a medium tone, and then even like super pale tones, like lighter tones. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The colors blend like a dream. If I had to say that this was similar to either or of the Ooh La La or the It's My Pleasure, this reminds me of the It's My Pleasure one. Now that formula to me is just a smidge different than the Ooh La La palette formula. So I'm gonna go ahead and link both of those videos up here if you didn't get to check them out, so that you guys can see all of my reviews on these palettes. All right, you guys, if you are new here, drop me a comment down below. Let me know how you stumbled across my channel. I'm curious. To the rest of you who are new here, welcome. If you are new here again and this is your first time, what's up? My name is Tash. Hope that you will subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification so that you are notified each time I upload, which is 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, as well as periodically throughout the week, because I just can't stay away from YouTube. Alright, you guys, I love you to pieces. I appreciate all of your support as always. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And please, one more thing, don't forget to give it a like because it really does help me out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Bye.